You're poking around Hockbur, a prime village. Stay on target. Switched off the lights. Key overflow. Says the tribe Sifu sent them here to help defend against the rival tribe that's been terrorizing their village. Isn't sure how long the village will last if it continues. As if the plague ruining the land and destroying the crops wasn't enough to bring the village to its knees already. That's what they call the blight that's been haunting the land since the old world ended in the apocalypse around here. The Sifu asked you to help, and that's what you must do. Says you should enjoy the day. We'll be around when you return. The Sifu asked you to help, and that's what you must... Wishes you goodbye. Like a stone skipping across the goo on a jet. This here is the Sinky Dink, home of Yum, at the very least. Says it feels strange to see you. Didn't have much else to say, so no problem. He's pretty sure he's heard of you before, although the details are maybe a little hazy. He wonders if you have something for him to drink. Guesses he does, but it's a long life in a wild world. Sometimes he's shaken, not stirred. Says you look like you've got a powerful thirst to do something in this world. Good, bad, not really sure, but it seems like you've been drinking in your destiny and liking the flavor. Wonders if you could take the time to help a man slake his own thirst. You'd be doing him a liquid solid. You're a do-gooder, so you know you want to. Either way, he hopes you find a way to wet your whistle before the world comes to an awful dry end and leaves us all thirsting for more. Says life's like a mystery drink. Sometimes it's amazing, and sometimes it's awful. But either way, you can't stop drinking till you're dead. Sure, that's the point. But you can't stop trying new ones, or life gets dull. Wants to raise a glass to you getting the world fixed up a bit. Respects how you always try to help, no matter that the world's fate is hard to swallow. Sees why you joined up with the myriad. They like a peaceful drink, just like you. Says he sells them drinks. They mostly suck them down on their own. But who cares about them? Says you'd be as bummed out as him if you came for the hot stuff. The glugmocker, Nimhimbibble, and his favourite radium syrup. That one's even more intoxicating now, aged in truck tankers and all. Without a drink, and radium syrup especially, he can't move, much less think, as the power of his mind is directly proportioned to the quantity of syrup he swigs. That's why he's called Gulp. The drink helps him forget the state the world is in, but it only lasts until tomorrow. The world is still doomed, even if the sun goes up. Figures the real problem is finding something to drink. He wants you to know he has other interests, too. He's the Surfipelago's self-proclaimed ornithologist, for example. There are other ways than a cold drink to relieve stress, even in these dark times, and, fortunately for you, he can help. Watching Pippi's flap is calming, but better yet are the ones you can look at and touch, like quacks. Squeezing them is a great way to relax. They're better at floating than flapping, so you should be able to net a few without growing yourself a pair of wings. Who wouldn't love this? The Quack Hollow. It's just lonely. Someone locked it solid. stories keep moving whether you drive them or not. An artist's blade. Needs a key. You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. Time for a wave ride, I think. That's enough quacks to sustain the Googlide flipper with infinite ammunition. Goop says he was there when the Porky Puff took Out-of-Date's leg, so this World Eater has made it personal. After that, Out-of-Date started using his head instead of his legs and came up with the plan on how to best make a stand against the World Eaters, and it wasn't by foot. He seems happy to talk. Wishes you'd been better as a kid, but is glad you finally figured it out. Has plenty to do, so no worries. He seems happy to talk. Will be around when you return. You can see that Lumen Tower from forever away. Check out that plastic scrap over there. You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. Wow, there's the Lumen Tower. In the old times, they used it to warn off goo floaters in the dark, but it's got a wilder secret now. This story is as powerful as you'll let it be. The antenna needs to be pointed in the right direction. As the iBox broadcasts, it's hit or miss, but when it does hit, it's usually right in the fields. Spin the lumen lamp at the top of the tower, and it shows you a secret place. Neat. You illuminated that secret cave over there. Wonder what's in it. See where the goo takes you. When a story comes to you, pay attention. That's a riddle room. Wonder what you need to do here to win the ancient treasure. it in you right now. Finally, a bit of glow. It's the porky-puff nibbling bark. It took quite a liking to the crunchy stuff after munching down out-of-date's leg. The quacks. Ain't that cute? A two-bit playing with quacks. Can you feel it? It's the brisk wind of change. Don't let this opportunity slide. He thanks you for dealing with another world eater. You're halfway there. He's got word out-of-date spotted Lupa-Lupin and has a feeling your time has come. He hopes you're up for it. Even though you're good-hearted, you shouldn't miss this opportunity to confront the predator. Just head back to the foot of the tree. Fingers crossed Lupa-Lupin will stay put until you're there.